Hello, welcome back to Noche de Fiesta. I'm Christopher Ross, and we're right here in the beautiful city of Reedsville, North Carolina. Unity within the community, we're stronger together. And I have an esteemed guest with me today, Selene from North Carolina Budget and Tax Center. How are you, Selene?
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm doing really well. Thank you.
Absolutely. Can you talk to us a little bit about North Carolina Budget and Tax Center? I do understand that it is a non-profit organization. So can you elaborate a little bit about some of the services that you offer to the
No,
community?
thank you for asking. Yes.
Yeah.
So at the NC Budget and Tax Center, we're a nonprofit organization. We focus on economic justice and anti-poverty work.
Oh, I love it.
So our main priority is to educate and inform community members across North Carolina that, how is our money being spent as taxpayers?
Yeah.
So where is it going in public funding? And also, how does the state budget work?
Yeah.
It's these topics that get a lot of, what's the word? Get pushed under the rug just because it's very heavy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of information.
Yeah.
And so we're really just trying to give community members a better understanding that's easy to understand and accessible as well.
Yeah.
So we also try to do bilingual work.
Oh, I love that.
So
I think that's very important too.
yeah.
So you talk a little bit about how you got started within the nonprofit sector. Where did that start for you?
Yeah. So I just have about 2 years with the Budget Center.
Sure.
But I know that they've been around only for 5 years, so it's
Okay.
a pretty new organization. But it's been through the help of other partner organizations in North
Sure.
Carolina who have already had like a strong foothold in
Sure,
community here.
sure.
And we also do a lot of collaboration with local organizations in North Carolina.
Absolutely.
And so that's really helped us kind of set into the nonprofit space and build that community movement as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a little bit about how we started and where we're at.
I thank you so much for sharing a little bit of that. Can you talk about why it was important for North Carolina Budget and Tax Center to get involved with Noche de Fiesta?
Yeah, so they're actually they're in collaboration with one of our partner organizations,
Gotcha.
which is NC 100.
Yes.
So we do a lot of work with them, and we're just trying to support more of these local events.
Yes.
Because we believe that at the end of the day, it's our communities, the ones that are out here living, in North Carolina, that are being impacted the most. And
Yes.
so we're trying to just build that partnership with our communities. And we thought this was a great opportunity to do so, especially in rural counties.
Yes.
It's just a priority for us.
I love that. I got to ask you a question. Maybe you can answer it. I meant to ask somebody before, but how is Mexican Independence Day associated with Noche de Fiesta?
Yeah.
How does that intertwine with it? Because I think it's all connected. Am I correct? Okay. Yeah.
I think it's just because of the dates.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
it's
got
just
you.
because of the dates. Because I believe the Mexican Independence Day is September 15th.
That's right.
And
That's
the
right.
US,
That's
the
right.
Latin Hispanic Heritage Month
Yes.
starts today on the 13th.
Yeah.
So it's just because of the closeness to the dates that day.
Oh, well, thank you for answering that, because I wanted to ask that as I was doing my research on this event, and I was looking up Mexican Independence Day. I was like, I wonder if this is tied in together. And I saw the date was September the 15th, so I was like, I gotta ask.
Yeah, no, you're
Yeah, because I think this is a great time for us to be educated a little bit. It's important for us to be involved with each other so we learn more about each other. Can you talk a little bit the importance of that? Yeah.
No, I totally agree with you. It's really important to learn from one another.
Yeah.
And also because our communities are continuing to expand, and there's also a lot of cultural, like partnerships that are taking place. So it's like exchanges are taking place of different cultural knowledges.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the end of the day, I just feel like North Carolina and this country in general is just continuing to grow. And
Absolutely.
it's just really important to build those partnerships, those connections,
Yes.
and to sustain them at the end of the day, because I feel like future generations are going to continue
Oh,
to
yeah.
come through.
Oh, yeah.
And we're just going to see different, cultural exchanges take place all throughout generations.
Yes.
And we're seeing we're kind of at the start of it. We're really seeing it.
Absolutely.
unfold.
Yeah, yeah.
And so yeah, I think that's the main idea of it, is to build that connection and keep that bridge.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I tell you, Selene, thank you so much for taking a little bit of your time. And you know what? I got one more question I want to ask you. How can our younger generation get involved with nonprofit organizations
Yeah.
how can they get a start with their journey
Yeah.
on becoming giving on giving back to the community?
No, yeah.
What would you suggest
Yeah.
that what that would look like?
Yeah.
What would you say?
No, yeah. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
I honestly think that if a younger person is interested, to really think about your story, like
Yeah.
your upbringing in North Carolina, or what brought you. Let's say you're passionate about an issue.
Yes.
You're seeing an issue take place in your community that is, making you feel some type of way, like whether that's anger,
Oh,
whether that's disappointment.
I
Think
love
about
it.
the causes, right? What is
Yeah.
causing this issue?
Yeah.
Think about your lived experience as
Yeah.
to how has it impacted you?
Yes.
And then after think about your story, talk to people about it.
Yeah.
Any organization that you come across that you feel a connection with,
Yeah.
like just feel free to ask questions, to talk with the
Yes.
people, share that story.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, it's our lived experience
That's right.
that paved the way for our future. And so if you can just talk about yourself to other people, about your upbringing, about how North Carolina, or whatever community that you're a part of, how that is important to you.
Yes.
I swear, like, that's what connects people. I mean, I get inspired just by hearing other people's
Yes.
stories.
Yes.
And it also, it's a good, like, inspiration for both sides. Because you
Yes.
also hear their story. And you're
Absolutely.
like, wow, this organization or this movement is doing this to continue to try and tackle a certain
Yes.
issue.
Yes.
And, maybe it's not going to end just with us.
Yeah.
But we're going to be working towards, that end goal of, like, at the end of the day,
Absolutely.
we want this issue. We're passionate about this topic.
Yeah.
And something will happen, right?
Yeah.
It will take place. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's my recommendation.
Nah. I hear public speaking in your future now. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, you're doing such a great job, And I thank you again. I'm gonna let you get back to the festivities and enjoy yourself,
Thank you.
Selene. And thank you for taking a little bit of your time with us.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Hey, we'll be right back with more Noche de Fiesta. We'll be right back.